Some sequels merely continue a story, but The Wise Man's Fear takes everything I loved about The Name of the Wind and deepens it. It pulls you in from the first page and doesn't let go. I remember finishing The Name of the Wind and being immediately hooked by Kvothe's journey. So when I dove into The Wise Man's Fear, I had high expectations. And let me tell you, it didn't disappoint. This book feels bigger from the start. In The Name of the Wind, we spend a lot of time with Kvothe at the university. And while I loved that, I was so ready to see what else the world had to offer. The Wise Man's Fear takes Kvothe out of the familiar setting and sends him on a journey to new lands, meeting new people, and facing even bigger challenges. I remember reading those early chapters and feeling like the world was expanding right along with Kvothe. It's a world that grows as he does. What really grabbed me in the book is how Rothfuss digs into how legends are made. Kvothe's story isn't just about him, it's about the stories that get told about him and the mythic figure that is growing around him. I found myself constantly thinking about how storytelling shapes everything around Kvothe, from his reputation to the way others see him. It makes you wonder how much of the man is real and how much is just the legend. I have to say, Rothfuss's writing is just beautiful. There's a way he describes the world that makes it feel alive, and I've always loved books where I can lose myself in the writing, and this is one of those. Even the smaller, quieter moments carry weight. I remember a scene where Kvothe is having a quiet conversation, and Rothfuss's ability to convey emotion just through a few lines of dialogue left me thinking about it long after I turned the page. The magic system also gets expanded in this book. If you love the magic in the first book, The Wise Man's Fear digs into it even more. Sympathy, naming, and the other systems are explored in ways that make the world feel even more intricate. I also found the new cultures and people Kvothe encounters fascinating. Each one feels unique, and the way they challenge him helps him grow in really unexpected ways. That being said, this book is long, over 1,000 pages, and takes time. Some parts of the story move slower, but honestly, I didn't mind. The pace felt just right, and the story Rothfuss was telling was amazing. I found myself really immersed in Kvothe's life, his decisions, consequences of those decisions, and throughout that, it made the world feel real. I can't recommend The Wise Man's Fear enough. It's a sequel that takes everything you loved about the first book and makes it even more compelling. This series is one of my all-time favorites, and if you haven't started yet, don't wait. It's a journey worth taking. The only thing is now you got to wait for book 3, and it's been years since this was published, so I'm still waiting. Highly recommend this. Thank you for watching.